do the other three, but let's point something out here. Okay? He's pushing. He's giving you the yang aspect. Okay? And what we're going to do is yin, provide the yin aspect to it. Okay? But we're going to do it both internally and externally. Remember that. Okay? So, for example, we're here, and so I'm not going to do it externally, but I'll do it internally. Okay? And so I didn't move back, I didn't make circles or anything. I'll do it internally. And then you can see that what I'm allowing to happen is, for example, he pushes on me, I don't yang or try to resist it or externally go backwards. What's going to happen is I internally yield. Eventually, because he's pressing into me, I will touch the center. So you touch the center. Without any kind of external manipulation. Do you understand that? So here, we're kind of here only. We're here only. But as soon as I release and he keeps pressing, then eventually, I can feel the center. With no movement at all. We're going to do that, but we're going to add an external yield, but that has to happen on the inside, okay? So, for example, last time we did this, some of you had to bend your elbow, and that's because you don't have the internal yield, so all of it has to be achieved externally, okay? But when I do that same thing, he's pushing, 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 eventually he'll touch the center. I'll touch the center from where I am. Then I can do it here, and by the time we get here, we're already in that part. You're touching him. So even in the standard one, you're doing it. So here you have your external yield, you see? But I need to get the internal center in the timing. When I get here, then I already have that. I don't not have it and then try to push it over. Do you understand? So I do the part that you guys are seeing here, but you have to understand, by the time I get here, I already feel that I'm touching his center. I can move him in different ways from here. Do you understand? Okay. So you'll have your standard one. Here I touch. I'm in there. Standard one, and then I just do the throw as prescribed. Okay. On the other one, same thing. Here I've already touched. I'm touching him the same way. Touching his center the same way. So I'll try to let you so you can see. He can feel it. But here he doesn't feel me in his center. And then here he does. So there's a couple things. So I'll bring him up. And he can hang out here because his center is actually my center now. He doesn't require great balance. You see? I'm perfectly balanced and perfectly controlling him. That's what, it's not like he's some super hyper gymnastic person here, okay? And you go put him back. Or, as we were doing, boom, you can project out, you see? So, as we move on, that's going to become more important for the other ones. So you're going to have the yield, and by the time you get here, you should already have reached that center touching part. You can't come around and go like this and then just push something. This whole movement, boom. not here. I didn't actually have, if you want to say I had a center, I didn't actually have it until about there. You see? And that, but I'm just pushing it. Here we are, home. Same thing. Have it, have it, have it, and you can project it. Okay, try it. It's a feeling. Okay, go. Okay, do you see how when you push it is when you get it? Okay. So why that happens is because I just do it externally. You see, feel your body. See? Okay. So same thing. Well, I want you to feel the first thing. Okay. So as you push, go ahead and push. You see your little knees coming. You see that? Okay. So as I'm here and you push me, nothing happens to your base. You see that? Okay? And you push me and I push back at you. Go. Can you put your knees down? Yes, do you see? You did that. So just hold your base, push. And I push at you. Okay. Here you go. Now you just release. Push as hard as you can. As hard as you can. As hard as you can. There you go. Your knees are floating. Okay? So again, go. Push as hard as you can, and you'll see. Okay? So now what I have to do is, as you push, I don't not do that. Because then only here do I push. So instead, I'm doing that internal thing, you see? I'm moving, I'm yielding externally. But if I stop and I want to here, look. So I'm going to yield, but I have it already, and I yield, and I don't shut it off. I don't go like this. I keep it on as I'm moving. You see? So what you're doing is external and then push. I'm trying to do the internal thing. Here, have it. You see? Look. You see? I have it, and I move, and I keep it, keep it. It went off a little there. I find it again, keep it. Then I can time it. So that when I get here, boom. Again, your force is coming in to the ground pop, you see? As opposed to off, and then I push you out. Instead, you come in, boom. You see how it's bringing you in, and you pay attention? You're going to come up, pay attention, I'll make this more overt. When it goes up, you feel the up energy? Okay. But you were first coming down. Do you see that? So I make your down energy hit the up energy. And that's what happens. Okay? It just is different. Okay? Try it. All right, you have to understand the training energetically. If you look at Aikido as a martial art, its tactical viability comes from its energetic consistency with what we could today call Taoist alchemy, okay? But if you go beyond its martial viability and you're looking at what was Taoist alchemy after, the throw is not it. The throw is more a symptom of the right Taoist alchemy. So, why is this a Taoist alchemical practice? Because the yang aspect generated per prescription by Uke is an aspect in the cosmos that is constantly working its way through your own humanness. And the alchemical formula you're after, for the purposes of the spiritual reconciliation you're after, uses Jiu-jitsu's non-contestation energetically and spiritually. So when he pushes at the yang aspect, what I'm going to do is non-contest internally. So I keep releasing more and more, but not being moved. More and more. Now, at this same moment, physically, I'm touching his center now. But you'll notice after when you kind of do it that you do have the two-mind reconciliation. You're calm. Fear has been reconciled. Okay? So, I would encourage you not to do the throws, but really, I imagine at one point I'll stop doing the martial part and just do this paired alchemical part where he'll push and I will continue to not be triggered by it, regardless of my posture. Just keep releasing. Can you keep pushing? Okay? And put myself in totally biomechanically unsound positions to see if I can continue to release and let that energy through me. Right? Again, I'm in his center because of the way this works. You understand? I mentioned this so you stop chasing the throw and chase. Yang aspect comes, non-contest. Then you'll feel the two minds reconcile. Okay? We're just kind of tasking ourselves with, or better said, we have throws where the manner in which the throw occurs is the metric for the energetic reconciliation. Do you understand? It's kind of like an X-ray. You get to see inside what's happening. Okay? So we have the other one, and let's take the hand of the first and second technique. So this hand is internally yielding, externally yielding, until it gets to the second technique's outer Aikido adhesion. So again, it's not his grip that I'm doing. The pressure that he gave me, and now it's now stuck on me. And as I move my hand, it moves him. We're going to use that hand. I'm going this way. Please note I'm not over here going like that. I'm completely on the outside. I don't know if the camera can see that. I'm not on that side of him. Yeah, but I'm not just touching him. Did you feel it go off? Yeah. Okay. So his hand is there, and I do the same thing. Here we are, and then I can move this. This hand is going to do the very first hand. But it's going to be done different because his body's not going to stay there. So I come in this way. And I do the same thing. Boom. This is 2 adhesions. Okay? Outside, inside. So same thing if you can let go, okay? So I'm gonna come here. This is what I'm gonna do. Okay? Same thing. Boom. Pop. And I'm gonna stick to him. I stick. Okay? So same thing. Boom. Stick. Well, I keep sticking. Doesn't change because it's in the grip. Okay, let's try it. Do that side again. Pay attention to your right hand. You feel it starting to push. Hand on like this, and then you feel it, you see, and then you pushed it. Just come around. Does that feel right though? You feel like it's off, you see. Then now you're pushing on the person. It's on. You see that difference? It stays on as I come around. Don't push here. Goes this way. So don't stay off until you get on, and now you can externally push yourself. Let that come into you, relax. You see, we're here already. Pay attention. On. Same. This hand stays on. Don't go off. On. You feel the pull? Yeah, right? Okay. Hey, pull is the wrong word though, right?
Yes, sensei.
Okay. But you're going this way. Okay. So just like all the ones up to this point, when I come around here, I don't want to overpower this. It's his instinct. So pay attention what this hand is doing, okay? So I'm gonna reduce the pressure. Did you feel it go off? Okay. This hand is going to make him push into me as you watch his body in space, draw a vertical plane through him. You see? Watch what this hand is doing. You see? You see that? Well, that increased the pressure here. So as I increase the pressure here, just like if he's pushing on me, it helps my adhesion. So they work together. So I'm coming around, I bring pressure onto that arm. You see that? That's very much what we've been doing, okay? So on the very first technique, I brought pressure into the Kokyu projection. Remember? Boom, boom. Same thing on the first technique for today. I come around and I brought him down, and that's what fed, boom, the Kokyu projection. You see? All right, so same thing here on this last one. It's not an elbow lock, and then I just try to break his arm. What is going to happen is I'll bring energy onto that part, and that part Kokyu projects up. Do you understand? So I bring him onto that, boom. So he hits that hand, not me going here. I make him hit the hand. You guys see that? So again, here, this is just joint manipulation. Instead, I load his energy onto that Kokyu point. This time, he goes up and out, okay? Let's try it. Now bring your mind to your gripped hand and notice what it's doing in space. Do you feel it going up? Okay. Here. Then you go here, and then we lift that hand. On the other side, we go here, pull, and then you lift that. I can't even do that on that bad shoulder. Oh. So let's look at the angle. We'll use my bad shoulder. You see, here like that. All I'm doing now is loading that hand. There's no way, do you understand? Okay? Watch the difference that this hand is gonna make. Boom. So you're here at the bottom. Look at that angle. I need to load that hand. Let's start over. I need to load that hand with you at the bottom. So you need to be there. Do you notice what I'm talking about? You're two angle. I need you, let go. I need you here when my hand is there. You're back there when your hand is there. Okay? So I'm here. Different. Okay, now I want you to pay attention. Okay? Pay attention to you. feel? What do you do? What are you doing? Pay attention. Are you? Are you? Yeah. Are you? Are you? Very good. I'll show you. Here's you. You see that? So what did you notice that I did to keep the same principle? What do you notice? No? Anyone notice? What is it?
Your hand is going further in under to hit the angle
Because
that you previously described.
So let's watch that Uke, who's not afraid. He's gonna push. You see? He's still coming, okay? I try to go forward and he will crash, you see? So, whoop. Don't push, you see? Just kind of hang out there, and then I go forward to do it. So that's what I had to do on you. So come back over here. But either way, it shows the point that when I pop you, you have to be over it. Not here. Not that angle. Okay? I bring you, boom. 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 Pay attention to where my hand is, if you can. Okay? It never even came up. Okay? Kokyu is it's not my external thing, okay? It's that the energy that I let in, I now let back out of me. So energy that is coming into me, I don't care. Energy that's coming into me, you see? The energy, think about it as like a leaky vessel. It passed through me, you see? It's gonna hit the ground. The ground is not as leaky as I can be. So it hits the ground and I let it pass back out of me. You see that? Do you understand? It's the same thing. So if you want, you could call when it comes in and goes through me, a kind of yang aspect. When it goes through me, it comes back out. You see? It's like a yin aspect of it. Came in, went back out. In other words, I'm permeable, which is what I want, okay? So, on the technique, boom, boom. It's that I let that energy come back into that part he's basing on. Not that I go, I can't even lift that on. Boom is where I hit. Bounce it back. Boom, boom. Just like here. See? Okay, let's try that. Try not to throw. See if you can just pop. Okay, let's take away the temptation of the throw. Okay?